For over 1,000 years, doctors relied on the words of ancient masters, never daring to question them. But what if those masters were wrong? What if the foundation of medical knowledge was built on mistakes? One man refused to accept blind tradition. He sought the truth with his own hands, even if it meant cutting through centuries of misinformation, literally. This is the story of Andreas Vesalius, the physician who revolutionized human anatomy and reshaped the course of medical science. Born in 1514 in Brussels, which was then part of the Holy Roman Empire, Andreas Vesalius came from a family of physicians. From an early age on, he was drawn to the mysteries of the human body. His studies took him to the finest universities of Europe, including the University of Paris and the University of Padua, where he was trained in the works of Galen, the ancient authority on anatomy. But there was a problem. Medical students were expected to accept Galen's teachings without question. Yet Vesalius saw inconsistencies between what he read and what he observed in real human bodies. In an era where human dissection was frowned upon, Vesalius took matters into his own hands. He obtained cadavers, sometimes under questionable circumstances, sourcing them from execution sites, unclaimed bodies, or even through grave robbing, and conducted detailed dissections. The risks were high, as handling human remains outside of religious or legal permission was a dangerous endeavor. Yet, Vesalius was determined to uncover the truth about the human body. What he found shattered centuries of accepted medical wisdom. He discovered that Galen, whose teachings were based on animal dissections, had made numerous errors. The human body was not as described in ancient texts, and Vesalius was determined to set the record straight. Muscles, bones, and even the structure of the heart, Galen had misrepresented them all. Vesalius' findings were irrefutable. In 1543, at just 20 years old, Vesalius published De Humani Corporis Fabrica, an anatomy book unlike anything seen before, lavishly illustrated with precise, almost artistic depictions of the human body. It was a groundbreaking achievement. For the first time, anatomy was based on direct observation rather than inherited knowledge. The book was a revelation, but not everyone was pleased. Many scholars, particularly those at the University of Paris and other conservative institutes, rejected Vesalius' findings, unwilling to abandon centuries of tradition. Physicians loyal to Galenic teachings, such as Jacobus Silvius, openly criticized his work, arguing that it was heretical to challenge the authority of ancient medicine. Yet his work gained influential supporters, including the Holy Roman Emperor Charles V, who appointed him as a personal physician. But despite his success, Vesalius faced fierce opposition. Some accused him of disrespecting the ancients, while others went so far as to claim he was desecrating the dead. The controversy took a toll, and in 1564 he embarked on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. It was a journey from which he would never return. He died under mysterious circumstances on the Greek island of Zakynthos at the age of 50. Some accounts suggested he succumbed to scurvy or exhaustion after a difficult voyage, while others speculate he was a victim of religious persecution due to his controversial work in anatomy. Regardless of the cause, his legacy would forever change medicine. Andreas Vesalius rewrote the book on human anatomy, literally. His work laid the foundation for modern medicine, proving that science must be based on observation and not tradition. His discoveries corrected errors that had persisted for over a millennium and set the standard for scientific inquiry in medicine. Vesalius challenged centuries of medical dogma, changing the course of science forever. Was Vesalius a fearless pioneer who revolutionized medicine, or was he a defiant rebel who pushed too far? If there are any other interesting figures of the history you would like to know more about, let us know in the comments. And if you want to support us, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. And as always, this is HistoryCrafts, where history crafts itself.